You know what my favorite? You know what one of my favorite things is? They say over in the sound booth, "Oh, I like your background." You know why? Because my hair really looks good in it.
You hate this background.
I like it now. I like it now. Look at that. I didn't realize that. Look at that.
Justifies the background?
Yes, yes. Now the background works.
Okay, you have me to thank for bringing that back too.
Haircut. I could care less about the.
No, look at that in the background. I mean, my God.
It's amazing.
I actually wanted to bring it back for Karla's hair.
We just need to pause for a minute.
We do?
No. You know what I really like is...
we got track lighting?
Yes, chill. Okay, you know what I really like is I like the sound booth over there saying...
That's why your hair looks amazing. It's not the backdrop, it's the track lighing with the backdrop.
Just because you have not been here... Oh, by the way, it's Karla. Just because you have not been here for like 6 to 8 weeks... just because doesn't mean I can't do my opening line. You know I always have an opening line. Okay, so let me try this again. You know what I really like from the sound booth is when they say you're going live and me going. It's just like it. Live is me going live. That's for other people, not for me.
What are you talking about?
I'm just out there and loving every minute of it. I have apples. We have an apple blossom festival in the future.
Yeah.
I have my apples, pink ladies. Okay.
So
Steve and Aaron, by the way.
We have to pause a minute.
Why are we pausing?
Because I posted this great video of all the beautiful pear trees in bloom.
Yeah, and then I started sneezing just by the pictures alone.
So I get that this is an invasive species, but I had someone comment on the post and said, well, if you're the apple capital, you should have planted apple blossom trees.
Now there is a thought.
Okay,
let's ponder on that.
Let's talk about that. Okay, these trees are planted in the middle of a 4-lane highway. Okay? And just so you know, apple blossom trees are apple trees. And apple trees grow apples. And when I'm
and they generally are in the orchard, right? Is that where you were going next?
No, I was going
apple orchard. Were you going to tell us the whole thing how it works?
Driving down the road.
And somebody stopped to want to pick an apple?
No, driving 50 miles per hour when one of these falls off a tree and hits my windshield.
Exactly.
That is not something I want to happen. I agree that the pear trees are an invasive species. They cause allergies.
So somebody made one social media comment that they should have been apple trees and
apple blossom trees.
Apple blossom trees, and we got all that from it.
Well, I just started thinking about it. I was like, that's kind of dangerous if you think about it.
Let's get back to why you haven't been here. I've seen the girls on social media. I hope they've enjoyed their time off. Karla has 2 beautiful young ladies at the house. They're great kids. I don't hear you seconding that. I second that motion. But
they're beautiful. They're also 9 and 11.
Wonderful.
We're in that great time period of life where I am wrong and they're smart alecks and life is good.
And then you come to the show. Okay, so Karla is going to. It's March.
It is March, and it is raining like March outside.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, what do they say? Come in like a lion, go out like a lamb, right?
I tried to get a video this morning, but I was trying to get here, so I couldn't stop and take a video. But you know what else is up and running this morning?
No.
The river.
Yes. Yeah. I know that's right.
4 feet up or something like that. I know that.
Mama, the river's rising.
It is. It's way up there.
Yeah, Mama, the river's rising.
Haley's soccer practice got canceled today because of standing water, and it's down there by the river, so the fields are. But what kind of stinks is today is the opening day for Gibbs Gardens for the Daffodil Festival. I call them March flowers. Daffodils, March flowers, same thing. But it's the opening day. So
daffodils.
You call them daffodils?
No, I'm in a singing mood. I've been. Every word is causing me to want to sing. You know, I get like that. You know, like daffodils.
Are you like Mary Poppins?
Exactly, because I see the whole field. Do you remember? No. You remember Julie Andrews and The Sound of Music out there? Okay. I know I am just out there, right? Daffodils. That's good music stuff. Go ahead. Could you keep us focused here? Today is Daffodil Festival start day.
I didn't know when I signed up for Karla's Corner that my job was going to keep Brian focused. I did not know that was in my job description. But yes, today is the opening day of Gibbs Gardens Daffodil Festival. The good news is...
You know what you could call me? You could just call me 2020.
No. So,
Focus 2020.
Anyway, golly, quit interrupting and being crazy.
I'm just telling them that you're not having any fun.
Are you like on Adderall or something?
No, I'll never show up in a good mood again. It's over. It's done. It's finished. It's just in a good mood. It's a show. The people enjoy it. They send me messages. They say, why does Karla always have to stop you when you're in such a good mood? I get messages.
It's not about being in a good mood. It's about acting like a crazy nut job. There's difference.
Did you call me crazy?
You're acting like one.
Amanda, write that down.
So today's opening day, Gibbs Gardens Daffodil Festival. Obviously, you probably not want to go today because of the weather, but it's going to be a beautiful weekend. And so a great opportunity to explore Gibbs Gardens and the Daffodil Festival. It is also Read Across America Week. You read any books? You read any books? You go to see Read Kids? Have you read to kids? Nope, I don't think so. I read to kids. I went to North Georgia Christian Academy and read to kids. And not only did I read to kids, I expressed a very thoughtful message in relationship to green eggs and ham. Do you want thoughtful messages?
You know the only time I read out loud? Well, besides this show.
I was going to say, like, daily on this show.
Yeah, well, I know. I stumble all over it, but when I have to pause the TV and go up and read there you go.
Anyway, so...
Tell these people the truth. Do not throw me under the bus. If it's what is this week? What is it called?
Read Across America.
Read Across America.
To celebrate Dr.
Tell these people the truth. I will not allow you to go on that. Every time you come in here, there's books everywhere. Is there books everywhere? Everywhere?
I understand you don't read. You don't read to children. Not that.
All right. I will tell you this. I will tell you the deal. All right. She put it out there. Okay. She dropped it. It's there. Bring your kids over this afternoon. I'm going to read the Reagan Diaries. I'm going to read a chapter of the Ronald Reagan Diaries.
Him to read.
I have it right there for the kids. Read Across America. I love it. Look, folks, I was on the internet the other night. Which is the little one that was reading the book? Abby's on there. I loved it. Another lady, I won't mention your name. I noticed you're on social media with a picture reading with your daughter a book. It is great. I love it. I encourage, and I think Karla knows the serious side. I always encourage the kids to read. We do that here at FetcherNews.com. And I say you should always tell somebody you're in the middle of a good book. So I did. I saw your daughter the other night. It was great. Abby was reading. So would you like to continue?
Yeah, so when I was at North Georgia Christian Academy, I read Green Eggs and Ham.
Sam I Am?
Yes. And I had a thoughtful message for these kids. And it was a good message, and the teacher appreciated it so much that she posted my message on Facebook because she thought it was awesome. And my message to these kids was, sometimes you're not always going to like the same things as other people. And it's okay, because all you have to do is politely say, no, thank you. I don't like that. It's okay. Be polite when you...
you're like one of them TV stars.
I'm like Mr. Rogers.
No, you're like one of them TV stars. We just asked you to come read the book. Who told you to have all these inspirational thoughts for the kids? They call you up and say, hey, would you like to read between 10 and 10:15 to our children? They just want you to read the book.
Miss Lumen loved it.
She loved it?
Yeah, she posted
You're like those
it on
Hollywood people. We don't want to hear your opinion. We just want you to read.
I'm sure so many people say that about you. So tonight at Chick-fil-A here in LJ, we are celebrating Dr. Seuss's birthday. So they're having a huge birthday party.
Oh, Dr. Seuss's birthday. Holy mackerel. I like Chick-fil-A sauce. You ever get the waffle fries, Chick-fil-A sauce?
What is he on today? Jesus.
I'm trying to help. Chick-fil-A Dr. Seuss party. Maybe we're doing a cat in a hat segment. Maybe I'm thing one and you're thing two. I mean, gosh,
that will never happen.
I'm trying to get into the spirit.
Right now, you're the cat in the hat, and I'm those poor kids going, "Oh my gosh." Anyway, so
your kids are home saying, "Mommy, what's wrong with that man?"
Though actually, when you got the haircut, I hollered at Haley. I'm like, "Guess what?" She's like, "What?" I said, "Brian got his haircut," and she walks into the living room going,
"Does she?" Then Haley, I got a cut just for you.
So tomorrow, Friday, March 2nd, LJ Coffee House is having their first Friday jam where they're having music and all kinds of like just people just come and play and hang out. They're gonna have.
I love jam.
Yeah, and then
elderberry's my favorite.
They're gonna have some poetry readings and different things happening. So come out to the coffee house tomorrow night. Friday, February. I'm still in February, March 2nd. Check that out at LJ Coffee House, and then we've got a huge weekend of events coming up. Sort of.
I'll be tired. I'm all worked up now. I get tired by Friday. You don't realize this kind of energy come Friday. I need a break. But go ahead. What's happening this weekend?
I need a break, and I'm only 5 minutes into your energy.
What do you got for this weekend?
So this weekend is the Best Series for Gilmer Arts. And
I love the Best Series.
I'm going to totally butcher these people's names, unfortunately, but it's Chloe Agnew and Dermot Kernan. I can't say it, but anyway, it's like Irish folk music, kind of. It's not Irish dance, but it's the kind of the music. So it's supposed to be really good, get you in the spirit for St. Patrick's Day. But it's this weekend, and I believe tickets are still available. Just contact Gilmer Arts to get more information. Southern Flair Antiques shop, Antiques and Interiors, is having a hand lettering class, which is pretty cool because that's a thing now, like being able to write pretty and hand letter. They're having a class, and you can contact them to get information. We also have live music at all of our vineyards this weekend, and Blue Ridge Mountain Arts Association is having a cork and canvas event happening on Saturday. And then what else have? That's live music at the vineyards. I already said that. So that's this weekend. That's lots of live music, lots of arts and crafts stuff happening. It's gonna be fun.
Did you notice? I really tried.
I am, y'all. He paused for 5 minutes.
Yeah, nobody liked my jam joke, but anyhow, I have a question for you.
What?
If you go out 52 and you just go under the underpass, we're here in LJ, Georgia, by the way, folks, the big city of LJ, Georgia, where Gilmer County, located in Gilmer County, the apple capital, the beginning and the start of the Appalachian Trail, the awesome Blossom Festival coming up soon, Apple Festival every fall, you name it, we got it, okay. Wineries, you name it, grapes galore, okay. But if you were headed out 52 from here, and you go right under the underpass, like you're going out, and there's, I don't want to call it an antique store.
That's what we were just talking about.
Oh, were we talking about them?
Southern Flair Antiques and Interiors. That's who's having the hand lettering class on Saturday.
Oh, so if I go there on Saturday, she'll show me how to hand? What's hand lettering? Did you just explain that and I didn't pay attention?
Yes, it's learning.
I can't pay attention and be quiet at the same time. But you're supposed to be quiet and pay attention, but I can't do it. So what happens? How does the hand lettering work? Because I like that place. I went out to Southern Flair just to say hello. Hello. Went in, right? And the place is packed. There's more stuff in there. The front is like that Twilight Zone. You go through that front door, and it's like
a Twilight Zone.
Well, I didn't mean it like that. It's like you. No, it's like you don't realize there's that much stuff behind the door. It's like the door that opens up to an enormous world in there. I'm nice. I like it. I want out there.
There are great items at that store. They also have classes. They have antiques, gifts, many other items. It's not just...
Isn't that what I just said in so many words, folks? You
open the door. Twilight Zone, you won't
I didn't say. Well, no, you won't. You could. You could go upstairs.
Alfred Hitchcock world.
I mean, you can wander in there. You always want to go to a place you can wander around. You want to wander around. You want to go in and be able to wander around a little bit, right? You don't want to go in and go like this and have your vision go, that's it? That's the place you get to wander around. Southern Flair, hi, how are you? I think you're okay with what I'm saying, because if anybody out there, you're visiting Gilmer County, I think you should stop, say hello, and wander around a minute, because they're going to have classes and they have everything there. So what else do you want to talk about? God knows I'm trying to kill a little bit of time, no pun intended there. Be careful. Woo, words, I've got to be careful. Okay, but I'm trying to, because God knows you will spend, well, somebody has to know, you will spend 10 minutes on winery. So give them their due, because gosh knows you're going to.
There'll be live music at the vineyards.
Well, where will you be drinking this weekend?
Nowhere. I have.
Oh, don't act like that. Don't come here after 2 weeks and think that people have forgotten that, that every time there's something going on at the winery, you're not posting, this is the perfect day to be with your friends' photos on social media. I'm wrong. Tell the people I'm wrong. Tell the people I'm wrong. Tell the people you don't do that.
I just had an event at the vineyard.
Oh, you do it because of an event?
And then we had Taylor's birthday
That's
at
right.
the vineyard.
There you go. And you posted it?
Well, yeah. Promoting the vineyards. Why would I not post that?
I'm not saying that. I didn't say you shouldn't promote the vineyards. I mean, I'm telling you.
Boy.
Look, go to, like California, just scratch it off. Take the pencil, the old-fashioned number 2, scratch it off.
Now we're talking about California.
I'm getting somewhere. So go there, just scratch California off. No, take it off the bucket list. Come to North Georgia. I could do one of those tourism commercials. Come to North Georgia and check out our grapes, right?
Oh, Lord. I have took the Lord's name in vain 3 times on the show this morning. Help me.
That's not nice.
So,
this is a family show.
Thursday, Boardwalk Pizza and Pub.
Another great place.
Formerly
right down here on the boardwalk.
Formerly Seth's on the Boardwalk. Has new ownership now. I have personally been there, and it is so good. They've added a lot of sandwiches to their menu, which they did not have before.
I noticed that.
Philly cheesesteaks, meatball subs. So if you're not a pizza person, they have some really good sandwiches. They also have hot dogs, which is great because, if you have kids or something, they like that. But we're having their ribbon cutting March 8th at 4:30. Come by, check it out. They're gonna have specials going that whole day, so you'll be able to get try some things and have special
little
offers.
samples.
They'll have some samples and things like that. So definitely go visit them. If you can't come Thursday, you need to go check them out. Like I said, new ownership. They've added a second seating area inside, because I don't know if you've ever been in there before, but there was really not a lot of indoor seating if it's raining like it is today.
Could you tell them I want a sample of cheesesteak? Well, cheesecake is across the street.
Why don't you just go get a sandwich?
I want to sample one. I want hot peppers on it. I want a cheesesteak, hot peppers, a little bit of everything.
I don't think you can do a little bit of everything in a sample. That's not a sample.
Well, just tell them that. Tell them it's for BKP. They'll understand.
Boy.
And that is on the boardwalk, downtown LJ right here for the beautiful weekend. Also, what's their name again? I forgot. It was 30 seconds ago. I forgot it. Boardwalk Pizza and Pub. I forgot it if it was 2 minutes ago, folks. Boardwalk Pizza and Pub right here on the square. Come on down while supplies last of cheesesteaks.
And
I'm doing all of my material today.
And we have 2 big events coming up in the next 2 weeks. We'll start Spring Wine Highway.
Told you, folks. Told you. Bada bing, bada boom. Told you. Spring Wine Highway.
Tons of vineyards participate in Spring Wine Highway. We've got an article on our website and our Facebook page about Spring Wine Highway. And then we have St. Patrick's Day coming up.
Oh, I love the St. Patrick's Day.
Let's see, 2 Saturdays from today. Or 2 Saturdays from this Saturday. It'll be the 17th. But we'll talk more about that as we get a little closer. But I wanted to give you a heads up. Those 2 big events coming up this month.
And what is the Wine Highway? Tell me that one again.
Spring Wine Highway.
Spring Wine Highway. Folks, Spring Wine Highway in North Georgia, Gilmer County. It is very popular. People really, really do like that. They really do. It's become very big, very big. A lot of people travel here to enjoy that, and it is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it lasts for a long period of time. It's not like you don't have to do it all in one weekend. It lasts over a couple weeks.
Exactly.
So,
and obviously, it'll be an event. So obviously, you will be there and you'll be promoted. So I will see you on social media somewhere on the Spring Wine Highway, right?
In a couple weeks, yes.
Okay. And what else you got?
That's all.
No, it's not it. Let's give Brad a shout out. Brad and Heather.
Oh, I did forget about it.
No, you didn't. She didn't forget. She didn't forget, folks. She didn't forget.
I was a bit
hey, Brad.
This morning.
Brad, she didn't forget. She's okay.
Well, it's blowing up on social media.
I know that. That's why we don't say. Well, then how could you forget?
So Rivers, it's huge. This is a huge, huge honor. River Street Tavern.
You gave them 2 huge.
It is huge. River Street Tavern was named craftbeer.com's Great American Beer Bar in Georgia. There is only one named for the entire state.
Craftbeer.com, America's top.
No,
America's
Great American
Craft Beer Bar. River Street Tavern right down here. Brad and Heather, congratulations.
It's
a lot of
huge
hard work,
honor.
you guys.
I think last year's recipient was the Porter Bar at Little 5 Points, or maybe they were a past recipient. And I mean,
Now, every state gets one, I think, right?
One. And we got it this year, which is amazing because for us, it's usually always in Atlanta. It's not a bar in rural Georgia.
River Street Tavern, I want to thank the entire staff. Great staff they have down there. Heather and Brad have worked very hard since they opened the place. And, you know, there's sometimes, you know, people forget we have a great list of places in Gilmer County to go have lunch. But, you know, River Street Tavern, burgers over there, lunch is awesome. They always
get
have
the Bear Creek Burger, which is local grass-fed beef from Bear Creek Cattle Company.
Okay, we have all of 5 minutes, and it belongs to you. So would you like to...
I'll give a quick update on our mountain bike trails. We have some work happening at Carter's Lake at the Ridgeway Rec area. We're finally getting some trail work done over there, and we're looking forward to those trails being open and ready to use in the next couple weeks. So it's going to be exciting to have those trails open and available for mountain bikers to come experience. There's going to be about 8 miles of new trail at Carter's Lake for mountain bikers.
Happy trails.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Hey, I'm your host, BKP. This is Karla. We have so much fun. Even if she doesn't, I have enough fun for the both of us. But
today,
don't forget, zip it. This is where we turn serious, turn to the viewers.
Too excited today.
Okay, so folks, every single event, everything going on, and everything we discussed or she attempted to tell you about that I interrupted is on the website. So if you go to gilmerchamber.com and you look up in the far right-hand corner there, you're going to see calendar events. They have blogs that you can click on and read about everything we talked about today. The information is there. You can find out. We'd like for you to visit us here in North Georgia. And if you're doing that on 515, the northbound side, you see the big green sign there in LJ that says Gilmer Chamber Welcome Center. Stop and say hello. And they'll tell you a little bit about everything going on and these events. But again, don't forget, gilmerchamber.com, calendar events, everything. Thank you, Karla. 1, thank you for just being you. 2, thank you for reading to the kids, Dr. Seuss. Thank you very much. Thank you for letting me interrupt you when necessary. Thank you for being here. I guess that's it. It's like an award show.
I'm just going to stop and go.
There you go.
I made it through the show with Brian today.
There you go. That's the end all. Wrap it up there. GilmerChamber.com, calendar of events. Karla will be back next Thursday. And if you want to share this with your friends, and by the way, my friend out there, I did not call the store the Twilight Zone. Just ignore her. I said it's a great place to go wander around a whole afternoon. A lot of good stuff. Southern Flair, is that the name of it?
Southern Flair Antiques and Interiors.
Okay, that's enough. I just asked you the name. All right. Anyhow, we'll be back. But if you want to share this episode with your friends, just go to our YouTube channel, FYNTV.
The girls love me. They post it on Facebook for me.
FYNTV, Fetch Your News, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can share this with your friends. We'll be back. Good morning from the office with BKP right after these messages. Again, Karla, thank you.